Hello and welcome to the Horizon Camper Builds YouTube channel. My name is Eli, and in today's video I'm going to show you my latest completed camper build for my client on his 2021 Toyota Sienna. My client has requested a level 2 camper build with some really cool modifications to fit his needs. But before I show you the camper build, I do have a few announcements to make. I have went ahead and updated my website to include a frequently asked question tab on the menu bar. The reason why is because I am a one-man show. I do all the builds, all the videos, as well as the website. Therefore, I don't always get the opportunity to answer a lot of the questions that I get on my YouTube channel, as well as the email inquiries that I get sent through my website. I went ahead and compiled 15 of the most frequently asked questions to hopefully answer some of the questions that you guys may have. Definitely check out the frequently asked questions before submitting an inquiry. Also, I am in the process of updating the description box on all my camper build tours on my YouTube channel. There's over 50 of them, and now you'll be able to see in the description box a list of all the features of that particular camper build. This is going to be very helpful for some of you that are sending me build requests, asking for identical builds. Now you can use the video link or the build number as reference. That way I know exactly what it is that you are looking to do on your identical vehicle. So without further ado, let me show you this 2021 Toyota Sienna Level 2 camper build.
All right, folks, we're going to start with the exterior of this 2021 Toyota Sienna, just so I can show you what the van looks like. This is the last generation of the Toyota Sienna. I think it's from 2021 to 2025. And this one is a hybrid as well as all-wheel drive. The customer did lift this van about 2 inches. So it does have extra ground clearance, and it does have all-terrain tires on there. You can see nothing on the exterior indicates that there's a camper built inside, so this would make an excellent stealth camper minivan. We do have some window coverings, Weathertech window shades on all the windows. I'll show you those when we get inside, but you could see this is a very effective stealth camper, and nothing on the outside indicates, again, that this is a camper vehicle. So that's pretty much what it looks like on the outside. Let me go ahead and open it up to show you the camper build. All right, let's go ahead and check out the camper build by opening the automatic sliding door. This is a fully loaded Toyota Sienna, so it comes with all the bells and whistles, and it does have automatic sliding doors on both the passenger and the driver side. So let's go ahead and check out this removable level 2 camper build. You could see already that this is a very different design from what I usually do, and the reason why is because the customer has requested a camper build just for one person. So therefore we only have a single bed on one side of the vehicle that is also a bench. This bed does not become a double bed. We also have a single mattress which measures 25 inches by 75 inches. It is a 4-inch thick foam with a removable cover, and it only sits on one side of the camper build to allow you to use this really spacious counter space, which we will check out in just a moment. This entire build is modular, it is removable, but currently it is secured to the van's floor. It is very snug, and it does have 4 anchor points. If you would like to return the van to a passenger vehicle configuration, it takes roughly about 15 minutes to disassemble the entire build and be able to reinstall the second and third row seat. This camper build is also very lightweight compared to my previous camper builds. The overall weight is less than 300 pounds, but if you consider that the seats were removed and this build has taken the place of the seats, very minimal weight has been gained to offset the weight of the seats. You could see all the windows are nice and covered. the client has bought the WeatherTech window inserts for this generation Sienna, and they actually do an excellent job covering any view from the outside. This would make it very effective for stealth camping. I've went ahead and installed a curtain to partition the driving area from the camping and lounging area, but the customer has went ahead and removed the center console to allow easy access from the driver's seat to the camper build back here. He does also have the window inserts for all the front windows as well, so all the windows, including the front windows, can be covered for maximum stealth. We see that we have storage, open storage under the bed. This was specifically designed to allow for 3 medium-sized totes to slide in here, and we do have these rings that you can bungee cord from one pillar to the next to keep the totes nice and snug, and while you're driving they won't slide back and forth. The customer has requested the floor to be carpeted. Also, he requested that the build be finished with polyurethane, no stain, to retain the natural color of the wood. And you could see all the edges have been routed, and multiple sanding sessions have occurred to create a very smooth feel to this build. I went ahead and brought the 3 medium-sized totes, placed them under the bed to show you what they look like. Very easy to access them, slide them out, open the lid, and access the content of them. Also, the client did request the portable toilet to be integrated in the build, and this would be the ideal spot for it. You could see there's plenty of room, and while you're driving you can anchor it down using these rings on the carpeted floor by using a bungee cord so it doesn't slide around. Okay, let's go ahead and enter the build. I'm gonna go ahead and sit on the bed, which is now acting as a bench, and now I have access to this very spacious counter. I'm gonna go ahead and close the sliding door just to show you how stealthy this setup can be. So you could see, very dark, very stealthy. I know there's some holes in the curtain, so light is trickling through. However, the client does have, again, his window inserts on the front windows, and if he covers all the windows, this will be completely dark in here. I went ahead and removed all the window inserts. I pulled the curtains to the side just so we can get some natural lighting in here to be able to better show you this really cool design on this particular build. Normally what I do is I do a single bed with the option of a double bed, so this can actually become twice the size on a lot of my previous builds. However, since the client only requested the bed to be only on one side, this has created some extra room over here for, you know, your legs to be right here, but also for this really nice spacious counter. This counter is very spacious. It's almost 20 inches deep, and because we don't have the double bed option, we have plenty of space for storage underneath. These storage compartments were designed specifically to accommodate the customer's items, so he has some medium items that would go right here, some larger items that would go here, and you would notice that we have this kind of a railing system on the storage areas under the counter. This is like an elastic railing, so it also prevents items from falling over while you're driving. And underneath this shelf we have a Jackery Explorer 1000 power station, so it has been integrated inside this build. This power station will power the microwave as well as the 12-volt fridge that's located down here. You can't really see it. Once I open the lift gate outside, you'll better be able to see it.
when you turn on the Sienna, this power station will actually be charged by the vehicle itself. So it is currently plugged in to a 12-volt outlet in the back. I'll show you that when we open the lift gate. And as soon as you turn on the Sienna, you can charge this power station. There are no solar panels in this build, only engine charging option. You could see this counter actually extends over to this area, which is the sink area. This is an indoor-outdoor sink, but also all the way here. So it's kind of like an L-shaped counter. This would make it very ideal to use this as like a desk if you'd like to use this minivan as your mobile office. You could definitely place your laptop up here. You could watch movies. You could have something to eat by grabbing something from the fridge, you know, microwave something as well. So this is super ideal, super spacious to be able to do a lot of things with this setup. Speaking of spacious and extra surface area, under the microwave we have a extension. So if you want to keep the microwave right here, you can take advantage of this extension to allow you to have extra surface area. Right next to the microwave we have a sink compartment. Again, this is an indoor and outdoor sink. This sink has a water pump that needs to be activated to be able to dispense water in this stainless steel round bowl. So what I need to do is I'm going to go ahead and activate the water pump by toggling this switch, and this will allow me to dispense water in the sink. It's kind of loud, but definitely good water pressure. Also, it is worth mentioning that while you're driving, if you do choose to keep the microwave up here, you can go ahead and anchor it using these rings by putting a bungee cord on top of it, and this will definitely prevent it from moving around while you're driving. It does sit on anti-slip pad, and because the surface area has been sanded down to an almost mirror finish, this becomes very sticky and you can't even actually move the microwave without even bungee cording it. So bungee cording it with the anti-slip pad will anchor it in place and prevent it from moving while you're driving. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open the lift gate, the power lift gate, so I can show you the rear area. So here we go. This is what it looks like back here. And you could see the sink can easily be accessed from the outside as well. I went ahead and removed the microwave so I can better show you how spacious this counter area is. And again, if you would like to extend the counter space outside, you can go ahead and use that extension as well on the outside. Here's a better look at the 12-volt fridge. I believe it's about 40 quarts, and it sits very snugly right behind the bed. It's actually more of an indoor access fridge because it only opens this way, but you can actually take it out, flip it around, and you'd be able to open it towards the outside. So the 2021 Sienna has the spare tire right over here. So the counter was cut short to allow for the spare tire cover to be removed and to allow you to access the spare tire over on this side. And over on this side, this area was also left open because the battery, the driving battery, is actually located back here. So this is a hatch. You take out the hatch, you have access to the battery in the rear. This is where the jackery is currently plugged into the vehicle. So when you turn on the engine, it's actually getting charged. And this is the sink compartment. You notice that it is an open design. And the reason why is this was an effort to reduce the weight of this build, but also allow for easy access to the two 5-gallon water containers. One is your fresh water, the other one is your gray water. You can easily unscrew the cap, take them out, dump the gray water, and fill the fresh water and
reconnect all the hoses. Very, very simple procedure. And over on this side, you have access to a shelf that you can use. Maybe you want to put some cleaning supplies here like dish soap and a scrubbing pad. This would be a good place for it.
That concludes today's video tour on this really cool 2021 Toyota Sienna custom level 2 camper build. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video. Until next time, take care and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.